Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Let's Vibe, the channel that's all about feelings and crystals. Now, today I want to talk about a special type of agate that I've been meaning to do a video on it for a long time, but and sorry, the reason I'm wearing my cap is my hair was doing all kinds of things, so I just wanted to cover that up. Um, anyway, uh, sorry. Fire agate. Let me try to show you. I don't need the hands. I feel like my camera doesn't really focus on the stones, but um, let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is fire agate, and um, as you can see, it's a small piece, and that's not, I do often buy small pieces, but fire agate often does come naturally in pieces like this size. So it's often small pieces that you find them. Um, so as you can see, it's got different colors. It's got some uh, opaque white, and then I think you can see, if you can catch that glimmer, it's got like a golden glimmery green, and then it has these shades of red, dark red, orange. It's a beautiful stone. Fire agate is really, it's beautiful. And pieces like this come from, well, they often come from northern Mexico. Northern Mexico has, I believe it's northern Mexico or central Mexico, has very beautiful fire agate. So, um, I haven't talked about agates much at all, if at all, so far on this channel. But I'm trying to remember the last time if I ever did a video on an agate, but nothing's coming to mind off the top of my head, but I may have. Anyway, I haven't talked much about agates. There are so many different kinds of agates out there. And so it can be a little bewildering when you go to a store, a crystal shop, and you see dozens of agate varieties. And each one serves a unique purpose. But in general, agates are a very grounding, earth based, earth energy based, and sorry, not just earth, but water. Um, that's the common energy for all agates is water element. So even this fire agate, I would say, carries water energy, but of course it carries a lot of fire energy as well. But yeah, agates carry water energy, and many of them are also very earthly, grounding stones. And fire agate is very grounding. That's one of its more noticeable um, energies. When I hold fire agate, when I meditate with it, I get a very calming sense of grounding. It's very pleasant, actually. Um, it's deep, like deep down around the solar plexus area, in the middle of your belly. That's where I'm feeling it. Which makes sense because the solar plexus is connected with fire, and um, as well as the sacral chakra. And so the fire agate definitely resonates most powerfully with the sacral chakra. So this stone connects to sexual energy, sexuality. Um, it can be used for firing up those energies. It can be used for like lighting that fire in the sacral chakra, that fire of passion. Um, and, agates in general are connected to Venus. And this is a stone of Venus. So many agates are connected with energies of love or romance, romantic relationships, loving relationships of all kinds. But so this carries a divine feminine energy. Fire agate is a very feminine kind of fire in that it's grounding, it's comforting, and it's cleansing. It cleanses very gently, cleanses your aura, your own energy. It releases blockages from your aura. And it just has this overall, as I'm holding it, I'm just feeling this very comforting, calming, relaxing energy. And it's really nice. I would highly recommend, even for beginners, if you're new to crystals, or if you've been working with crystals for a long time, um, I would recommend fire agate for anyone. It's just a very beautiful stone. It has a very beautiful energy, a very healing kind of energy. And I feel like there's something else about fire agate I was gonna say. Um, Nothing's coming to mind. um, so this stone can be energetically, well, it can be energizing on your subtle energy levels, but it can also be physically energizing and spiritually energizing. And agates, including this one, can be worn for long periods. Some crystals and stones, not all of them are meant to be worn for long periods. Some of them, like for me, uh, tiger's eye, gold tiger's eye, or red tiger's eye, I can't wear that for more than an hour, maybe. And then I just start to feel like it's a bit too much fire energy going on. um, I already have a lot of fire energy naturally, so yeah, so some stones you really can't, and I remember I've read that with emerald. Oh my gosh, emeralds, you know fire agate is a heart stone, definitely, especially with that golden green. This is I mentioned solar plexus, sacral chakra. It's also connected to the heart chakra. And emerald is a like crazy heart chakra opener, and it just sort of like reveals everything beneath the surface. I won't get too much into that, but the reason I bring that up is they say you shouldn't wear emerald for very long because it can start to make your mood go down. Anyway, that is not the case with agates or with fire agate. You can wear stones like fire agate for long periods. You don't need to worry about your mood going in some off direction. Um, so, this is a great stone for creativity as well, especially when it facilitates that relaxed state, a physically relaxed state, not just emotionally, but I'm talking about like a physically relaxed state. This stone can really help your body to release stress. And again, it's on a subtle level, but the more you practice with it, the more time you spend with a stone like this, the more you can feel it, the more you can tune into that subtle energy. And I think it kind of grows over time. It becomes just more powerful over time. Um, you start to feel it more and more, and um, it's interesting how it kind of evolves as you practice and grow with it. All right, so for a long time, the song that I assigned to Fire Agate was Miley Cyrus's song Mother's Daughter from her EP She Is Coming. I believe that's the title. That's an awesome EP, by the way. And I love the song Mother's Daughter. It's very, I feel like Mother's Daughter captures that divine feminine sexual energy, but more on the darker side, more like on the Lilith kind of, uh, what's the word, rebellious type of sexuality that she's expressing. And then more recently, I came across the song Woman by Kesha. And I've always loved that song. And that's a powerful song. And I kind of connect with that song on a different level than I than with Mother's Daughter. And I think partly that's because Woman, I believe, was co-written with, between Kesha and I think one of her songwriters is a gay man. So I, I I feel like that's the connection. It's an energy. It's an energy. Anyway, Woman is a great song. It's really fun. I think it also captures that fiery, creative, passionate, feminine energy. So, I will link both songs down in the description box below. And you can give both songs a listen and see which one you resonate with the most. And as always, please leave comments or questions down below. If you have any crystals or stones that you would like me to do a video on, you can leave a suggestion. And as always, thank you so much for vibing with me.